Good afternoon, everybody, man. It was a pretty Sunday. Got up and went to church. It's always good to get a good blessing Sunday morning. Everybody made it through Halloween. Got the time change. I believe this time change has got melatonin in it, but it's getting dark. It's 5:28 and it's getting dark outside. Shout out to my man Mike with Quachita Homestead and the Dog Man. He's got 2 channels. Pretty good guy. I like his channel. He's like me. He does that carnivore diet. I've been on it for quite a while and lost some weight now. And also I hit the gym, so that helps out a lot. Thinking real seriously about going back to martial arts school. Just for extra shape or whatever. Every little bit counts. And I did say everybody made it through Halloween. Usually, every Halloween something stupid happens. There's a friend of mine said that he was driving. He had a person he was training with him for work. And he's driving along Hope Mills Road here in Fayetteville. I'm in North Carolina, and I'm familiar when he names the roads. I'm familiar with his locations. Said he's on Hope Mills Road getting ready to turn on Cumberland Road. And like I said in my videos in the past, these damn mental patients out in the public, they're a danger to the self and others. Why in the heck are they out there? But anyway, said there was a guy, said there was a guy on the side of the road acting crazy, throwing his hands up, talking to himself, and a truck happened to just stop right by because it was a stoplight. And the guy was shouting at the driver, and the driver wasn't paying no attention. So the guy jumps up on the mirror, and the truck takes off. So he's going down the road and holding on to the truck, punching the guy's windshield. For this is almost 2.5 miles. Said he followed him down Cumberland Road all the way to where the Dollar General is, and that's almost 2 miles mile and a half maybe from Hope Mills Road. I used to live in that area, so I'm familiar with it. Okay. What are the law-abiding citizens supposed to do when you're out there going through your day-to-day routine and you got some dumbass showing his ass on the side of the road, entitled to everything but not accountable for nothing he does? If he gets lead poisoning, you're going to be charged for dispensing lead poisoning. So what? I guess I'm going to go to jail because I'm going to put a few in him. Because I don't know what he's doing. I don't know that he's got a weapon. All I know is he's trying to crash my windshield. If he would have busted the glass out, pow, pow. Hey, Second Amendment, Jack. That's what I wait for. If he actually busts the window, try to gain entry, and I don't know what his intentions are, pow, pow. That's what I'm going to do. Let me know what you think, man. Put it in the comments. Crazy. And this was on Halloween, just before the kids start to do their trick-or-treat. Also, to Mike, I'm a dog dad, man. I'm in the country just like you are. I got 9 dogs. They all spoiled, rotten. They don't mess nothing up, man. They'll come in the house, lay around, and then they'll come back outside. I keep them clean. My house is clean. I mean, if you work with a good dog and you've been around dogs and you know how to work with them, you can train them to go to the bathroom outside all the time. Once you train them, you never have trouble with them. And adult dogs are good for training puppies that way. You just take the puppy out and let the adult dog lead the way. That's how you do that. Of course, I got chickens too, man. Like I say, I eat meat and eggs mostly. Every once in a while, I'll splurge and change and do something else. But it's usually meat and eggs for the most part. And it's helped me out a lot. Now that I retired, I didn't want to just sit home and eat all the time. I go out and do fishing and been busy playing music. And I'd like to go out with some of the recording artists that I know and be a part of their band just to see if I'd like the idea of having my own band, going out there doing my own shows, because I do a lot of my own music. I thought about doing that independently without a record label or anything like that, just because I enjoy doing it. But I got to put a band together, man, in my area. And, it's the headache is you put a band together, you got to have somewhere to practice, the whole nine. You got to get a bus for doing your shows, a bus or a Winnebago or something, so you can go out there and do these shows. But I've got enough songs. I got about 20 songs on Spotify already, so I got the music. I just need to get with a band and put it together and go out there. But anyway, some people are going to say, what's that got to do with being retired? A lot, because I love it. I was real big in it when I was younger. Then when my daughter was born, I wanted to be here and raise her. I didn't want to be a deadbeat dad or a dad that's gone all the time. I wanted to be with her and help raise her up and all that stuff. So, but I come close to going on the road, getting at it and doing it. So, but I'm glad, I got older now. So, the older you get, the wiser you get. People like me and Mike with the Quachita channel, us older people, young folks, you learn a lot of stuff from your older folks. Not just a computer. Computer's not your species. You're a human species. You learn from other humans. Older folks can show you a lot of wisdom on things, So, starting to rain out here now. We're getting some rain. Rain. Let's see. Well, I'm trying to think of a Blue Line story. I was working in Red Springs, county of Robinson, when everybody familiar with Michael Jordan, the great basketball player, well, his father was unlifed here in Robinson County. We had that case that we had to work. Man, I'm telling you, when we got the two suspects, the DA at that time was Mr. Johnson. Man, it took him almost 2 months to pick a jury on that, man. That tells you how crazy the court system can get, especially a high profile. And of course, I knew the attorney that defended him, but that's neither here nor there. But I remember that story happening when I was working for the city of Red Springs. I didn't actually work that case. I know some guys who did work the case. Man, always something. Always. But things have changed now, man. You don't do police work like you used to do. That's a tough profession now, man. It's kind of looked down on, because if you look wrong, you in trouble for something. And you need to untie their hands and let them do their jobs. That's why we got all this lawlessness out here. Lawlessness. Come to think, I went to Walmart today just to see if I could see people run out with groceries without paying for them, because I was going to football tackle some of them. But they had some security out there, and they had it well. They had it well took care of, man. I liked it. They had one guy at the door with the greeter, making sure. So I'm just going to be one of those guys that just bum rush you from the side and you wouldn't never expect it. But anyway, I didn't see none of that going on. But it's bad all around nowadays anyway. It sure is. I live in the country just like Mike does. He has some good advice. Get out of the city and get into the country areas. Because if a catastrophe happens in a big city, where you going to go, what you going to do, you probably ain't going to be able to leave. you know, you're a lot better covered out in the country. So, you know, guys, I'm new at this. You know, with my YouTube channel, I'm trying to stroll along, and I got a guitar instruction channel that I do also. So, and I be very busy recording music. So, it's hard for me every day. I'm gonna have to make time every day to make a video. With that in mind, if you like what you see in here, hit like and subscribe. Check Mike out at Dogman and Quichita Homestead, I believe is what the name of it is. He's a good guy. Check him out, man. I watch him. I watch a lot of his videos at night when I'm sitting watching TV, and I enjoy it. I like watching what's the old big boy's name? Big Ward the Genius. He's a truck driver. Check him out. Wise, very, very wise. Big Ward's a good guy, man. And what he says, take it to heart because it's the truth. He's talking about everyday, day-to-day things like jobs and people suffering. He comes from the hood. He's been homeless before, so when he tells you something, listen, okay? It's not a computer. That is a real person that has lived it, that has been through it. So, give him a shout out, man. Show him some love, man. Just check him out. You want to learn some guitar, go to Blazing Brian Guitar YouTube. And with that being said, man, hey, as we say in Robinson County, shine, yeah. Hey, we'll see you. Y'all be good.